Hello, children. Welcome to Enjoy Stories. In this series, we will be reading one story every episode. This is a part of my endeavor to encourage children to take to reading and collect books. Today, we will be reading the story The Birds and the Monkeys. This is a fun double from Hitopadesha, in which there is an animal story within another. It is rich in wit and wisdom. Once there was a swan who wished to explore new places. So one fine day he bid farewell to his family and flew away. Soon he reached a river. There he saw a frog who had hurt his foot and was crying in pain. The swan felt sorry for the frog. He thought, I must advise the frog not to jump on the rocks, but swim in the water until his foot heals. When he saw the swan, the frog got scared and jumped. Unfortunately, he could not jump high enough because of his injured foot. He hit a rock hard and died instantly. The swan was very sad seeing this. A crane who was sitting nearby had seen the entire incident. He went to the swan and said, Do not waste your time advising fools. Haven't you heard the story of the bird and the monkeys? The curious swan replied, No, I have not. Please tell me the story. So the crane began to narrate the story. Once there was a lush green salmali tree on the banks of the Narmada river. The tree had many branches in which many birds lived. One day, a family of birds flying that way came across the tree. They immediately liked it and decided to make it their home. They chose a secure branch and started building a nest on it. They worked hard and built a big and cozy nest. Soon the mother bird laid a few eggs in the nest. She told her elder children, Little ones, make sure the eggs do not crack before time. Your younger brothers and sisters are in them. One day the father bird said, The rains are going to start soon and the eggs will hatch. Mother bird, you take care of the eggs. The rest of us will collect all the food that we can get. We need to store some food for the rainy season. Close to the salmali tree lived a troop of monkeys. They were always busy playing. They did not bother to make a house for themselves or collect food for the rainy season. Finally, the rains came. The birds were safe and dry in their nest. But the monkeys were huddled together under the tree, wet and shivering. The birds saw the monkeys from their nest and felt sorry for them. They decided to advise the monkeys. The birds said, Why did you waste your time playing? You have hands and feet. You could have easily used them to make a home for yourself. But you chose not to use them, and now you have to suffer. This really upset the monkeys. They said, Are you teasing us? The birds said, No, of course not. We are just trying to tell you that we don't have hands. We have to use our beaks to work hard to make our house and collect food. We plan ahead for the future. You too should prepare like us. This angered the monkeys. They decided to teach the birds a lesson. When it stopped raining, the monkeys ran up the tree, broke the bird's nest, and smashed their eggs. The birds kept pleading with them, but the monkeys refused to listen. The crane ended the story saying, "So you see, there is no point giving advice to fools." The crane then explained what he meant. The advice is always misunderstood and it leads to trouble, just like it did for the birds. The swan realized his mistake and decided not to give advice to others unless asked. He flew away from the river and continued his journey. The moral of this story is, do not give unwanted advice. Hope you all enjoyed watching this, children. Do subscribe to my channel and share it with your family and friends. We will meet again with another story. Thank you.